Hey everyone, Trey from Magnet Forensics, and today I'm really excited to give a walkthrough of Automate Essentials. The success agencies with Automate have had over the last few years have really been amazing to hear about. Nashville Metro eliminated a months-long backlog in less than a week. Greater Manchester Police saw 55% faster investigation turnaround. The numbers have really, spoke for themselves when it comes to how effective Automate has been. For agencies wanting to increase their throughput, work through their backlogs, keep their labs operational even when they aren't in the lab, but don't necessarily need a full deployment with 5 or more nodes of Automate, we now have Automate Essentials. Automate Essentials includes a single node plus the controller all on one machine. It includes default workflows right out of the box and is incredibly easy to configure to get started. It also includes the Axiom processing engine, as well as the GRIFI processing engine for those working more ICAC related investigations. Let's go ahead and take a look at Automate Essentials. Now I'm going to walk through how quickly and easily we can get set up with Automate Essentials. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the installer. We're going to run through, I'm going to agree to the EULA. First, we need to configure our host name of our computer that we're going to run Automate from. We're then going to navigate to the license file, the bin file that Magnet will send you when you purchase Automate Essentials. And then we can generate an API key for use with other applications as well. Next, we're going to select the image path for where Automate Essentials is going to look for our evidence items. Just going to put this in a quick temp file with images. Next, we're going to choose our workspace path for while we're processing images and have temporary files that we need to store. And lastly, we're going to have our case output path for where our evidence will be stored after it's processed. Next, we'll go ahead, make sure we have the create default shortcut for Automate Essentials checked and click install. And now we're going to let Automate install. Now that we have Automate installed, let's go ahead and launch Automate and create a user account. Now that we have Automate launched, I'm going to go ahead and create my admin profile. I'm going to go ahead and sign in to that profile that I just created. And now you can see we have our Automate dashboard here. With our Automate dashboard, we can create new cases. We can see notifications of anything happening with our instance of Automate. We have our node status information, case status, along with existing and completed cases at the bottom. Next, we're going to head over to configuration. And when I click on nodes and applications, here you can see I've already got my nodes and applications set up, along with the IP address, my directory location that we set up during the install, and the mapped applications that are connected to this node. So we have Axiom Process, Exporter, we have Magnet Acquire, PowerShell, and the GRIFI processing engine set up currently. Next, we're going to hop over to our workflows, and with Automate Essentials, we are providing you 4 out-of-the-box workflows that you're able to use for a variety of processing needs. 3 of these workflows can be used for mobile or computer images, and workflows can be used for Gray Key or Celebrite images. Customers can absolutely modify these workflows to suit your needs, and customers can create additional workflows as well. So if there are other workflows that you want to be able to build in, maybe you want one that's specific for ALEAP and ILEAP, you can absolutely do that. Or you could customize the current workflow that we have that would include those as well. So very configurable to meet the needs of your lab. I also love that we've added the GRIFI processing engine automatically into Automate here. So here you can see on this second workflow, we are processing all the artifact groups. We're auto-detecting the platform with Axiom Process. We're going to export a Project Vic JSON file with the Axiom Exporter, which then would process that JSON file with the GRIFI processing engine, creating a GRIFI Analyze DI Pro case that you can then just launch as soon as processing is done. So keep in mind, you're still going to need to have a license of Axiom to be able to open up Axiom and dig into your case file when you're done. Or if you're using the GRIFI processing engine, you're still going to need Analyze DI Pro as well. Next, we're going to head over to cases, and I'm going to go ahead and create a new case and show you how easy this is. So first, we'll go ahead and give this a case number. Next, we're going to select the workflow that we want to use, and this is going to just be image processing workflow. So we're going to go ahead and navigate out to the path of our image, and I'm just going to do a quick Android backup. As you can see, Automate is auto-detecting the platform. As Android, it's auto-selecting the imaging node. I'm going to go ahead and click Add Evidence, and then from here, I can either hit Submit Case and go ahead and start this case and process it now, or if I wanted to essentially stack a queue of cases and evidence to be processed, I could just hit Submit and create a new one. So this would go ahead and allow me to continue adding evidence in as Automate kicks off that first case here. Now that I've submitted this case, you can see on the dashboard under In Progress, you can see what's happening here. And we have our node that's in progress, currently using Axiom Process to process this backup. When it completes, it's just going to drop down into the completed section and we'll be able to see all the log information. Here you can see the run details and we can show the log of what's going on. So you'll always know what's happening with Automate with each case that you're running that's associated with each case. Now, while the first case is still processing, I'm just going to walk through some of the information as far as configuration and the applications that we have configured here. So I'm in configuration. I can see the nodes with everything that's mapped on these applications here in the working directory. I can hit edit. Now, if I wanted to, I could configure this node to include additional applications, such as if I wanted to use FTK Imager, or if I wanted to have X-Ways automatically be processed as a part of a workflow. Very configurable, very quick and easy to use with the tools that you have. You can also use the hardware imagers to connect a TOLA hardware imagers or a gray key image so that you could have gray key and Automate actually connect together so that as soon as you acquire an image with a gray key, you could then process it with Automate. With that, if you're interested in learning more about Automate, please head over to our website, magnetforensics.com, or reach out to your account executive. Thanks. Have a great day.